Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you last saw me with the Type 99 or something. Now a fair bit's changed because I'm not using guns as much. Well, I'm not really using guns at all. Well, no, I'm lying, I love guns. We've got a new goal set out. I've decided it's time for change, and it's almost night. Yeah, pardon me. You may have noticed, yeah, those are iron furnaces which come with the Industrial Craft mod. They pretty much, one coal will last 4 times longer in one of them compared to in a normal thing. Now, I've made some improvements, pretty major. Another storage room, looking snazzy with the glass, the jazz. We got all this stuff to give to the villagers of the town. Cogs, because I'm going to be making some machines. Still got our guns. This is good because after the scare in the empty village, who knows what we could find. I've pretty much... it doesn't look like it, but I've chopped a lot of wood down. I took a few jungle saplings and I made them... turned shit into sugar with them, made them pretty big. Also down here, we also have this back room complete, which I was working on. Don't know what it'll be used for yet, but... it's always nice to have a pre-built room for when you say, I do need one. Watermelon. And, I can't remember. Maize. That's what this is. Yes. Maize farms are going to do us good, because with the mines, I'm sure they would love to buy some of this off us. Especially if we can start farming more than them, and that's what I've got in store for you. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, the next few episodes will have some interesting plans, let's just say that. So, yeah. So it's morning, the cows are up and shagging. Ooh, we'll take the wool. I think that's what we'll take. Oh. I don't see any need in us having just 3 bits of obsidian. It's a standalone amount. We could use... we could do much better things with what we have. So I'll just take down the cactus. Now, the reason I've got cactus is... it may seem like, oh, cactus, it's just an ugly little, you know, spiky pricked plant that offers nothing but dye and jazz. And that's all it needs to be, because I can get things called biocells, which can go in batteries. And that means cactuses are a renewable fuel, so that can offer us a lot of potential in power a long way down the line, which will come in great handy, because some of the things, I haven't completely messed around with this industrial craft, but some of the things you can do, they shock me, because it's just great. Got more black wool. All this jazz, we'll put that in there. You in there. I'll take you. And you. And we'll leave you there. Grab as much of you as we can fit. Make paper here, bada bing, bada boom. I'm not sure how many bookcases they need, but I think 20 is the right amount. There's been some changes, ladies and gents. Oh! A creeper has just snuck in through an open door, and oh dear Lord, oh dear, this is terrible. I'm not going to cut because I want you to oh my god, oh sweet Jesus, there's blood everywhere. This is a much bigger tragedy than most events that have happened globally. This is quite an emotional scene here, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing humanity at its funniest. I don't know, we're trying to recollect all the stuff that we dropped, so... Oh, fuck me! I hate creepers with a passion. With a passion. Actually, no, fuck it. I just hate creepers in general. They're just dicks. Just dicks. There's no halfway with a creeper. Oh, shit. See, now all my armor's gone. How the fuck you managed to get through all those doors? I know the AI for them's meant to have improved, but that's a bit of a jump. The fact that it can now do that. Oh, I don't feel safe with the door open because I honestly didn't think it was dark enough for a creeper to spawn. But I was wrong. And in these scary swamp monstery times, we're just going to have to move forward and forget about what just happened because, well, honestly, what can you do? There's not much we can do. Got our bookshelf, got all our stuff. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna need a bit of wood, a bit of black wool to patch this up. Fuck me. Why? Oh. Why? Are there creepers are the fucking bane of Minecraft. I had it up my... Oh, I've got my tits in a twist here. I'm fucking sick of just creepers and jazz like that. Because, you know, you think you're safe. I thought I was safe. Honestly, this area is so lit up, I didn't think a creeper would be able to track me from where he did. But I was wrong. And for this, I paid a pretty big price, actually. I didn't think I'd fucking die from such a little pussy blast like that, but seems otherwise. Hopefully our iron furnaces are finished melting that cobble down to smooth stone that the Mayans requested. Now, oh, this is just ugly. We have just enough to repair that. And then I've got to put the fucking glass in the roof, and this is why I do not like Minecraft sometimes. So I think we got most of whatever fell there. Wasn't too much of a hefty casualty, but it's enough to frustrate. Majorly. Insanely. Alright, let's get these. Oh my god. Fuck. Shit. So we're trying to fit as much as this in our inventory as possible, but also limit the amount of... So we'll take that out just to replace that with this. Put you out just to replace you with this. I'm hearing growling. That... not good. Well, we'll just head to town and sell this off, I guess. There's not much more we can do. I'm not going to be doing much cutting and, you know, be right back and then I'm in town, because that seems to frustrate you, and it frustrates me, because then I have to, what's it called? I have to put up with that. It's like a reintroduction, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be just a continuum, and I'm not good at continuing, if that makes a lick of sense. The maize farms here are looking, well, pretty good actually. The weather's not much of a factor. Our people are high and mighty. What do they need? Yeah, they need 20 bookshelves, a lot more stone. They've got most of it. Yeah, they've got a fair bit of it actually. Hopefully this stone will turn them into rich bastards. Well, it'll turn me into a rich bastard, turn them into a... Here we go, here's where the money's at. So that's worth deniers, this thing's worth good deniers. This thing... Oh, it's selling in arguments or whatever they are. Arguments. Because there's so much of it. This is good news. Oh, we've got one of them. The goldies. Which I personally love, the golden thingamabobbies. Have no real clue what their use is yet. They're probably to buy something like that wand of summoning, which would only... who knows what it does. Sell the bookshelf, sell a denier each, sell the obby. Yep. Robert's your father's brother, that should be it. Oh, they need a bit more stone. But I've sure as hell given them a good kick in the behind, a good forerun front to build whatever their new building is. It was a Great Pyramid or something. I don't know where you'd put that, because I don't think these guys realise we're quite full, and I used to live just on the outside of town. Now I live pretty much right next to it. It used to be a far walk. Well, it seems like a far walk. This is my house, I think, my inside town house. Probably should use it, but haven't got the mental capacity to use it. They're also making plots down here. I honestly don't have a clue what the plots are, what the plots do. The music just cut there, thank Christ. So, seems like we need a bit more resources, so we'll be back once I get the last bits of the stone. Surprise! We're back, and I've got some of the stuff we need to sell. I went on a huge power mine, cleaned up the joint, found not a ravine, like nothing the size of the last episode, but I found a suitable mine. Got a bit, I got 64 iron out of it, which is weird because, I didn't expect that. Now look at our people, they're a bit more civilized. I dig this. They're wearing, just looks a little better. I don't know, it just feels right. So we'll sell all this stone and open up a new source of everything for them. So we have managed to obtain a bit. I went on a fairly decent mine, got a lot of stone. And here it is, and it's should be raking in the dollars, so there's a bit of moolah there. Obsidian seems to be the quickest way to get all that. So yeah, that looks pretty good actually, and our defense and our offense are starting to climb, more or less our defense, but a Great Pyramid is underway. We've got a fair amount of people, a good amount. So let's watch our builders. So it's almost night, so we'll have to be a little careful actually. Actually, we'll head home and come back and see their progress as of the next morning. Yeah, I started digging out sand because we needed a bit of glass, and sand also makes for the most divine cactus ground. I need it for stuff like that, so well, that creeper that snuck up on me's made me very twitchy about doors and jazz, because, well, he's obviously, yeah, he you could really fuck up the whole house with just one smart or well-placed explosion. And I did go on a creeper hunt, got like 4 gunpowder. Not you know, an amazing amount, but it's enough for a few M1 Grand rounds, and that'll help us where we're going when I tell you in a bit. It's hard to explain. Now let's see what's my gun goes out and having a look around. We're starting to form streets almost, yeah. See how it sort of... yeah, it actually does look like streets. This is good because then we'll start to get, you know, organised walking. It'll be much easier to define where and why and where things are. I want to see where they'll put this giant pyramid, or whether they'll keep building on that, or maybe even out here level that out, but that's all in good time. Let's see. The chuck mule, whatever that is, and the chuck mule Great Pyramid. So it looks like the chuck mule or something might be a basin for it, and then the chuck mule Great Period would be Great Pyramid would be the thing that goes on it. Ooh, hello. And this guy seems to have a fair amount of things actually. A few arrows and, well, a few bows. That's good for the military. Ah, and Brody and I were wondering what this is. I don't know, but it looks like it could be a shop or a something like that. It's cool nonetheless. Bit fancy, a bit more sophisticated than things we've seen in the past. Now this chuck mule's being built somewhere. We'll have to find out where. Shouldn't be too far off. An axe capable. Well, he obviously doesn't have the initiative to use a better axe, so he does not deserve one in my books. Let's find out where this thing is being constructed, because it's going to look really nice, really intimidating, a bit of a thump on the land. Not that this isn't already a big, you know, mark on what we've got, but it would be nice to have more, if you know what I mean. Our villages are starting to be everywhere. They're starting to really get... we're starting to root shag, get a few more of us. This is good. I guess the more the merrier. More people we can have working, more people we can have building, food, all that. I'll buy this wire just because I don't know what it is, and I'll buy mesa. I'll buy the eggs just because I feel like we could use them. Spirits send us rain again. Oh, hello. So now the market stalls are starting to get filled up because they take a share, I'm imagining, of the farming that goes on here. Which is good. Which is very good, actually. Our mines are starting to spread out into the swamp, which I like a lot, because that means we're going away from the snow. Not that we're not going away from the snow, if that makes sense. I reckon we should move over the... No, as much as I want to move over that way, that's where my house is, so I'm trying to not think about moving that way. It's 14% done. I'm either... I think I'm missing out on it. I can't see it. Oh, shit. If we ever did decide to just backstab a town, the amount of stuff you could honestly claim from them. But there'd be no real point. I mean, I've given them half the stuff that's here anyway. As much as some of you have said, yeah, kill the town, but they're offering a fair bit. Like that, they'll pay us back, I'd imagine, soon. We make a bit of more off them. It's a good exchange. There's a dicko right now. Let's see what he's doing. Maybe he's the one that's building this thing. Or he's the frustrated axeman that doesn't know shit all about chopping or axes. He doesn't have the mental capacity to get a good axe. Here we go. This guy's clearing land out. So this is probably where I'd imagine the pyramid's heading. So that's pretty cool. I guess bit off place, like in jurisdiction where I would have put it. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm not the leader. I can't question these people. Well, I can. Like, what the fuck is this? Somebody needs to drop a comment. What is these plots? It says in construction. Does that mean eventually it'll get a roof or stuff like that? Even this one's been in construction for a long time. Or do I build on it? I don't know. Someone has to research that for me. You'll get a mention. Yes. Somewhere down the line. Which hopefully won't be too bad. This is good space. I like good space. These are good sheep. I like good sheep. He's doing it a bit bigger than what I thought. We only gave him 1,000. That may seem like a lot, but it's still minor to what you need to build some of the stuff we've seen before on Lecraft. So he's cleared that out. I'm imagining he'll fill this in once he goes back, gets a bit of dirt, gets a bit of all this, all that. Let's go check the mesa fields. I like this fancy stonification. Except for I wonder why the people don't trample the crops. I mean, trample the crops. Bit of a retard moment there. I feel like this is a very dull episode at the moment, but I have some plans in a bit that should change our resources and completely throw off some things. They'll help us a lot in the long run. So we'll be back once there's some sort of progression. So this is it, ladies and gents, what he's upgraded over time. He built, this is actually not a pyramid for anyone but me. This is my new home. Well, not, I own that small one over here, but he actually built this as my private household, which is insane. Look at it, it's quite smick actually. Not well, it looks nice, not most space efficient or anything, but it's a good home. It's a start. Now, I was saying that stuff about jazz and stuff about getting more resources and something that'll make us a big move. And now what we're doing is I'll show you, because I can't really explain. I've made a bit around the house as well. I've cleaned it up a little. May as well do our last farm, and when I say that I mean we're going out somewhere. So I've got supplies ready and all that. Sort of. So we've got a fair bit of wheat that we can grow here. I'm looking, and where we're going to start expanding our farms like these to huge ones. And it may be wrong, it may be right where I'm going to put them, but I feel it's a good idea in the long run, because we can make a packet off it. Good, more cactus equals more everything, which is exactly what we want. So it's almost night, so I'll get the rest of this cactus. And it's good that this cactus is growing. You get a fair amount from it for, like, you know, just a small little farm I've rustled together here. It's almost night, so I'll just grab the last of this. Oh shit. I get mauled a lot by the cactus. It's not well spaced. It's a good way to put it. So I'll head into here. We'll sleep it off, and then I'll grab the essentials needed to where we're going, and then Robert's your father's brother, so it is good news that we have an in-town place. Which is very good. We got a fair bit of dollars too, so that's never a stray. Grab a bit of that. We'll grab. Why not our uranium? I see it being safer out where we're going. I'll grab a bit of maize for giant maize farms. Copper ore, tin. I don't see much use for it here, ladies and gents. Why not a bit of lapis lazuli? It never seems to go wrong. Now, I did make some cool stuff while off camera. While that pyramid was building, I built myself a little cool stuff. But I'll show you that in just a tick. We'll grab all this as we can, as much of that. Just for the sheer fact that it'll be more convenient if we carry it like this, I might just do this, because we honestly don't want to be hurdling a fucking large amount of iron. It's better, it just saves space on the inventory. Oh. Well, we'll leave these other two just here. Take all the wood we can get, because wood will be the essential building dynamic, I'd imagine, of our land. I don't really see oh yes, the rest can just stay here. We'll grab a few of you. Where to put them? I know where. Oh, what was that? Unsulated copper wire. I am still a little fragile with most of the things in this. Like, I have no understanding in my right mind of what half of this jazz does and what it can do. So we'll throw away that. Grab a few of you. We already got a fucking shitload of you. We'll put you in there. Why not bring a melon? I don't see it being a bird. And I think that'll be it. We'll go down to the last little bit I want to show you. We've done our last farm, packed up. This is pretty cool. I'll just do my last farm down here, actually. Sorry for this agonizing wait to show you. It's nothing big, it just looks really nice. It's really good. So we'll grab all this. It's surprising that a small maize farm actually has a huge... You can make a fair bit off it. But not as much as... I think it grows quicker than the other ones, but not as much as like sugarcane or cactus. Not even in the slightest. I don't have a hoe on me. Balls. But I don't know how to farm melon too well. I hope they're growing. Check this out. These are just, like, I've still got like, that's only probably like a stack of 64. Diamonds, on the other hand, they're always rare. Might just take a few with us, actually. I got a few more last time, yeah. Don't know what I'd leave them there for though. Well, we'll be back once I get to our destination. We're back near our old, well, our house, the one in the jungle, so this will be cool. I'm thinking of actually just scrapping this village if there's no one in it, because if I can't find anyone, there's been a murder. I think we're going to have to turn shit into sugar, and I think in the long run, here's my idea. We got a lot of cactus, they've got a desert, they've got oil. We could plant the cactus in the desert, get the cactus to make the batteries, to make the things to power the auto mines, that power the mining, that gets us the cobble, that gets us the mines better. So in the long run, this is all a scheme for them. Yeah, see, one's... Yeah, so we'll... This is the NPC village. We'll definitely have to hook our claws into that. May as well, while we're here, just go to town. We'll make an organised cactus farm a bit later once we have a confined space ready for them. In the meantime though, I reckon they're just good to go like this. And it'll make us a shitload. I had 60 times 3. We'll have plenty by the first harvest of them. Yeah, so... I'll gotta be careful, I keep getting hit by these. I'll move over here now to the inactive NPC village, ladies and gents. Well, the actual village. You saw it, they were there and then they were gone. That confused me, because look, there's a hole in the roof. Maybe I have to even it out? I'm not sure. See, it still says it's got 10 people. Can't see them. Wouldn't have a fucking clue where they are. Where they're going or what they're doing. So we'll head up to our secondary house. Which is, I'll call it, it's a bit far away. A bit. Like, honestly, it's not a day's walk from here to our old village. Not even. You could probably run 4 times between the two, but it's a long... It feels like a long thing because everything's so nice together at our old... Ooh, gotta be careful of these. Never know, an ocelot could be a very pissed off animal. I hear things growling, I see sheep stuck. We are not in a good place, but logic will prevail. Wonder how much stuff I actually left here, because there was a fair fucking bit. Yeah. I'll just put all this stuff in here. As much as we can. Oop, I want to keep the recipe book on us. I like having recipes. Then we'll just go suss out... Oh, I'll grab that wood, and if I rebuild that and it doesn't work, then we'll get an insight onto what's going on there, eh? I'm sure hoping nothing bad's happened to our little villagers. But, it would not surprise me if there's been a murder. Maybe another city's nearby and have slaughtered them while we were down in those mines. It's a mystery, I don't know. Sure, it could be a glitch even, but why? Why? Everything's running fine in the first village. I've left it for time, I've gone mine. I gotta know why this village is like this. Look, it's... Oh, please tell me this is the same wood type. No. Great. So I gotta go up and get my old wood type. Fuck. Alright, so I got the the right wood, and I'm going to try and rebuild a civilization, a culture, whatever you want to call it, from the ground up. I'm breaking my knees. Oh, thank God. Landed there. I do dig the jungle biomes. They're just real moody, real cool. They make that... They are like a jungle, so... Yeah, what's your opinion on that, ladies and or gentlemen? Or gentlemen? Take your pick. So this... I gotta make sure this is perfect. If there isn't anyone here, they haven't really left as much to have a door. Yes, they have. We can get a fair amount of stuff off them if they're not coming back. But I hope for the best and that they manage to survive these dangerous swamp monster times. So we'll get the rest of this finished off quickly, dust that off. So at least it looks half decent. They need cobble. Can't put cobble in their chests. Can't do really much for these poor bastards, considering they're not here. Hello, hello. Wait. Did they have these last time we were here? They're still fresh. I'm a little concerned, people. I've got my sword at the ready. Should have brought my gun. Well, I'm going to set up some of our farms I was talking about, and then, yeah, we'll be back. Oh, actually, this is an episode. 260 Productions. Thumbs shit up and subscribe.